Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I am Chris Chaos here with your UFC predictions. Chaos predicts UFC on Fuel number 2. Number 2. Of course, tomorrow night's, or tomorrow afternoon's card, if you will, takes place at the Ericsson Globe Arena in Stockholm, Sweden. Now this is the first event ever held in Sweden. It is also the fastest selling European UFC event in history. The event sold out in 3 hours, and there was no main event announced. There were no fights announced as far as I know. And it is what it is. UFC sells everywhere, and people want to go see UFC. The prelims are going to be on Facebook. In an interesting note, Mike Goldberg is actually in Sweden, in Stockholm. He's going to be calling the action with the striker Kenny Florian, because John Anik has some kind of scheduling issues and is not allowed, or not able, to be there. So we get Mike Goldberg instead of John Anik, which I kind of think is a little better. But yeah, anyway, we all have our opinions. All right, there's 12 fights on the night, 6 on the prelim, 6 on the main card. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go straight into the main card. There's a couple of prelim fights that I like, but I'll wait for another time to talk about those. A lot of guys from Sweden and in around Sweden on the card. I love it, especially in the prelims. Main card, first fight's a bantamweight bout. It's Brad Pickett versus Damasio Page. I'm going to go Damasio Page on this one. Welterweight bout, DeMarcus Johnson versus John McGuire. I'm going to go DeMarcus Johnson. Featherweight bout, Dennis Silva versus Diego Nunes. This fight is really interesting for a couple of reasons. Mainly because Dennis Silva is moved down once again a weight class. So he's now at 145, so he's now a featherweight. I don't like it for Silva. A lot of people do. I don't think it's going to be good. I got Diego Nunes winning this fight over Dennis Silva. Welterweight bout, Paulo Thiago versus Sair Bahaduraza, something like that. This is Sair's first fight in the UFC. Of course, this is the first Afghani fighter in the UFC. So that's why I guess that's probably why he's gotten such a spot, because he's the first of what will probably be more, but he is the first. But he's got a tall task in Paulo Thiago. I have heard several people say Sair's a bad Mama Jamma, and I hope that he is, because no matter race, creed, color, religion, any kind of ethnicity or whatever, I know that's the same thing, but anyway, I don't care. I want to see guys get in an octagon and kill each other. Well, not kill each other, but beat the shit out of each other. That's what I want to see. So, with that being said, I hope this guy's good, and I hope he brings something to this fight that a lot of people don't think he will. And I hope this fight goes all 3 rounds. As a fight fan, that's what I want to see for his debut. But I'm still going Paulo Thiago. Middleweight bout, Brian Stann versus Alessio Sakara. I'm going to go Brian Stann in this one. And for the main event, it's the light heavyweight bout, Alexander Gustafsson versus Thiago Silva. Look, you go back and forth on this as much as you want to. And I have, as far as my predictions go, you know what? The weight of the world, almost. The only other kind of pressure that can be added on this fight for Gustafsson is if it was a title fight. A title fight off of a 4-fight win streak, off of a 13-1 record. If it was he's at home going against a guy he should beat in a lot of people's eyes, only because Silva's coming off an injury, and it's been over a year, almost a year and a half since he's fought, and even that, he actually had won that fight, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission overturned it because he failed a piss test, or he falsified a piss test, excuse me. So anyway, there's a million reasons why I should go Alexander Gustafsson, but there's also just about as many reasons why I should go Thiago Silva. So with that being said, I'm going to put my money on Alexander Gustafsson to bring it home and to you know, I mean, he's a hometown guy. Which, as Chael Sonnen said in the during the weigh-ins, the post-fight or the post weigh-in segments, home field advantage in MMA doesn't exactly mean very much. It probably means a lot. It's a lot more detrimental to you than it helps you. So at least he's getting to sleep in his own bed tonight. Who knows? Anyway, or maybe he's not. Maybe he's staying at a hotel to get away from it. Who knows? But that's what we have. Fights are going to be amazing. I will not be live tweeting during the event. I hate it. I also have scheduling conflicts tomorrow, but I will watch it on tape delay. I am going to DVR the event, of course, and I'm going to watch it, and it's going to be fantastic. Please do not send me anything on Twitter. If you do, I will get on and I will shoot all over you on YouTube. No, probably not, but I will block you and from everything, and I'll just say you suck. Anyway, uh, that's all I got. That's all I got. Uh, until tomorrow night, I will have my review up of the show tomorrow night sometime. Until then, that's all I got. Deuces. Enjoy the fights. Chaos is out.